Good day, champions. John Melvin, Regional Manager with Equus Financial, coming to you real fast, real quick. I want to talk to you about what's on your mind. It's 2019. What's on your mind is you want to increase your skills, baby. You want to do something different. You want to make more money. You want to be the go-to guy in your family. You want to actually do something sexy to increase your cash flow. So what a lot of people are wanting to know is, what industry should I work in? Well, it's two things actually. You want to pick the best industry, the biggest, baddest, best industry. But here's one thing that most people fail to do is make sure that they pick the industry at the perfect time. Can you be in the big industry at the wrong time? Absolutely. So let's go over that real quick. So listen, one industry, the health industry is a $300 billion industry. Huge industry, phenomenal industry, huge. But you say, John, is there something bigger? So we're going to look at the entertainment industry. The entertainment industry is a $1 trillion industry. You say, okay, now we're talking, John. Now we're talking, baby. Hey, listen, is there something bigger? We say, okay, look at the telecommunications industry, the $2 trillion industry. Now you feeling good. Okay, now I think I found my industry. But you say, is there something bigger? Look at the travel industry. Oh, everybody loves traveling, right? Traveling is what, like a $9 trillion industry. Huge, right? You say, man, I think I found it, right? Is there anything bigger? Look at the insurance and the financial industry. It's over a $100 trillion industry. What? What you talking about, Willis? So listen, if you look to your left, you look to your right, everything that you love and trust, everything that you care about is all backed up by what? Insurance. Your cell phone is backed up by insurance. Your car is backed up by insurance. Your home, even you have health insurance, right? So listen, everything that means something to you all has insurance. Everybody gives money to the insurance industry. I don't care what industry you're in, what business you're in, everybody pays the insurance industry. So it is very important to pick the biggest, baddest, best industry to work in. Now, gotta make sure that you're at the perfect time. So between 1946 and 1964, 76 million babies were born. Do you know what those babies are called? That's right, baby boomers. Now, let's just say you and I are entrepreneurs and we're going to go in business together and we have a time machine. You're the smart one, so you build a time machine, right? We have a time machine, so we're going to go back to 1946. And knowing what we know today, all these kids being born, what industry do you think we would actually want to work in? We would want to start our business in the baby industry. And what do babies absolutely need? Baby food. And when you think of baby food, what company comes to mind? That's right, Gerber, right? So think about it like this. In 1945, Gerber's sales more than tripled in 1946. Do you think it had to do with like them changing the taste of the food? Or do you have to think it had to do with timing, all these kids being born? Timing, the perfect time. So now we're going to go into the 50s, where these kids are between the ages of 5 and 7 years old. What do kids start attending when they get that age? Schools, that's right. The problem is there wasn't enough schools to house all these kids. So if you were in the perfect industry at the perfect time, which is what? The construction industry. That's right. Then what happens is this. You won the bids and boom, you had success. So now these boomers, follow the boomers. These boomers are now in the 60s, about 16 years old. And what's the one thing on a 16-year-old's mind? Driving, right? Yeah, driving. So listen, the one thing on a 16-year-old's mind is driving. And do kids like fast cars or slow cars? Fast cars. Do you know what car still holds the record today for the most cars sold in a period of time? The Ford Mustang, right? Now, all of the executives said, when do we make the most of our money? Marketing to who? The boomers in the 60s. How can we remarket to the boomers today? That's the reason why today you see 2019, 2018, 2017. When you look at these models, the body styles, these are newer cars with what body styles? The older body styles. Because baby boomers love feeling younger. Oh, young. My mama got a 1300 Hayabusa. Listen, feel good when she drives. She feel good, she look good. My mama beautiful, right? Put a picture of my mama right there. There you go. All right, here we go. So listen, now we're going to go into the 70s and the 80s. And the wife turns to the husband and says, honey, I'm tired of renting. I want to buy a what? A house. Now these kids are about 30 years old. They're buying houses. If you happen to be in the perfect industry at the perfect time, this is where all the billionaires made their millions. The Robert Kiyosaki's, the Donald Trumps, the Warren Buffetts. They made their money in real estate at the perfect time. But there's one more wave left. There's one more wave left. And what happens is, now, I've never surfed, but I watched Saved by the Bell. And if you want to be a surfer, you got to already be in the what? In the water. Waiting for what? The wave. You cannot be on the beach talking about when the wave come, call me. No, you're going to miss it. So you have to be in the perfect industry at the perfect time with the proper licenses ready to go. Get your insurance license and get ready to go. Because between now and 2031, all these boomers are all going to be what? All at once. Retiring. And in order for them to move their money, they need a licensed, educated, knowledgeable agent, one like you, one like me, to help them make the right decisions. Now, the good thing about this industry is highly regulated. We get phenomenal training with our company. We make sure that we actually do the right things. And so that way, what happens is this. What happens is they give us referrals. We have a great lead system at our company. So you want to make sure that you can get in front of the right clients at the perfect time in the biggest industry at the right time. And that is right now why the insurance is the phenomenal industry. Watch this. If you were to call the last 10 people in your phone and ask them what their number one problem is, because my mentor asked me a question. He said, hey, John, if you could solve people's number one problem, do you think you could be successful? And I'm like, their number one problem? I'm like, yeah, I think so. So call the last 10 people on your phone. If you were to call them and say, hey, what's your number one problem? Hey, what's your number one problem? Hey, what's your number one problem? What would come up the most? I'm waiting for you to say it. The number one problem that will come up the most is what? Finances, money, debt, right? So if you want to be successful, would it make sense that you want to work in an industry at the perfect time that solves people's number one problem in their life? Money. See, that's the reason why we're in this industry. That's the reason why we do what we do. Yeah, it's profitable, but guess what? We solve people's number one problem. We are problem solvers and we help people. If you want to get with a winning industry, if you want to get with a winning company, if you want to get with a winning group, then give us a call. Listen, you have my contact information, John, John, at N as in Nancy, B as in boy, U as in umbrella, agency.com. John at nbuagency.com. 2019 is the year you want to up your skills and be a better problem solver. You got to make sure you're in the right industry at the right time. Thank you much for tuning in.